Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. I appreciate you stopping by. Today's beer comes from Able Twin Brewing. This one was sent to me by Rico many moons ago. This is their Christmas Eve at a New York City hotel room. Big beer, 10%. It's not a barrel aged beer or anything. Able Twin does these beers very, very well. And guys, the little date code on the side here says 2/31/14. So that it was bottled on the 231st day of 2014. I reviewed this beer 3 years ago or so. I think it was the 2015 version. So this one is a little older and it is cellared a little while longer. I reviewed that one fairly fresh. This one has been cellaring for quite a while now. We're in 2019 and this one was done in 2014, so we're still pulling these ones out of the closet and then out of the cellaring fridge downstairs and getting some of those reviewed here now. So Jeffy and the guys at Able Twin do these style of beers very, very well, guys. I think the last time that I had this, I thought it was pretty awesome, and like I say always on these beers, the only way that I think they could usually be any better is to put them in some kind of barrel, whiskey, rum, something, bourbon, and that usually kicks it up a notch or two. But this one has not been done that way. Huge name on this, a very long name on this beer. So I found it very refreshing then, so hopefully we're going to have the same experience now. It still has a price tag on it of $4, which is an awesome price for a 10% Imperial Stout. So let's run over to Untapped and see if they have any different. They have it at 50 IBUs at 10%, no commercial description. So without further ado, let's get this thing opened up. A little bit of hiss, a little bit of smoke. So into the glass we go. While I'm pouring this, I will say, Rico, thanks a bunch, my brother, for sending all the beers you have over the years. I'm looking forward for you when you have time to come back by and spend a little time with us again. All right, poured it fairly aggressive, about a quarter finger of head on that pour. Not getting hardly any light on the beer. Looks pretty dark. To the nose we go. Rich roasted chocolate, hints of molasses, and maybe a little bit of bittersweet chocolate. Not getting any dark fruit, but they may come out as it warms up. So let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. This one, for 50 IBUs, has got a strong bite to the back end of it. So I don't know if this one is cellared quite as well as it could have. Maybe this may be one that you might want to drink. I don't remember how much bitterness I was getting on it when I did the other version, a little fresher. So it does have a little bit more of a bitter bite than I was expecting. I will say that for 50 IBUs, it tastes more like 70 IBUs on this beer. So, but anyway, it's right out of the fridge. Let's sip on this bad boy for a little while and see what we end up with. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on about an hour. Guys, honestly, I think this beer was a little bit tastier fresh than it has, and it is right now, being in the bottle this long. The bitterness is just a little stronger than I remember. Of course, the one I did before was a different year, so maybe this batch wasn't as tasty as the 2014 I have here as the 2015, which is the one I think I did last time. And beer tastes are very subjective, and beer batches can change. A lot of times ABV changes, even though they're using the exact same recipe, depending on the yeast and the fermentation and all that. So I'm just not as impressed with this one as I was with the last one. It is still a very tasty beer, but I think the bitterness is just a little stronger on this one for an imperial stout. And of course, if you're brewing a 10% beer, it takes a lot of bittering hops to balance that out. So it could vary between batches, basically what I'm getting between it. And honestly, I think maybe the 2015 was a little better than the 2014. Of course, I did the 2015 a little fresher, and this one has been in the bottle for a while. So it is what it is. I'm just going to give you my honest opinion on what I'm having here. Final chug. Still a tasty beer, but I don't think it's quite to the A category on this particular version now that it's been in the bottle this long. Maybe been a little better fresh. Usually these beers will sell very well and sometimes get even tastier over time, and sometimes not. This one is a B plus to me, guys. I'm going to give it 88. Over to Beer Advocate, they have 3.95, which is also a B plus. So let me jump over to Untappd and see what they have to say. They have 3.96. So basically it's unanimous. Me and the other two sites are giving it a B plus. So I don't know what's different about this one than the 2015, or whether cellaring had any effect on that. I think I gave the other one an A last time. So this one's a B plus for me. So with that being said, if you've had the 2014 edition of Christmas Eve at a New York City hotel from Evil Twin, let me know what you think. Until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.